everyone. I am Dr. Ladonna McAbee, your networking expert. And we have Billy Sammons in the house today. And I am so excited for you to hear his story and really grasp some things that he's going to give you. So, Billy, can you give us a short informational bio about Billy?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you for having me on. First and foremost, it's crazy. It's been really super windy this week, so it feels like it's brushing out this past year and moving in the new year. And I just think weather's very symbolic of just like a do-over. And I have a feeling like in 1 or 2 days it'll be nice and calm, and then 26 is going to come in and just be awesome. So I'm ready for it.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So, all right. So, what I do is I teach people how to more market because most entrepreneurs want more marketing, right? They want to be able to work off referral. They want to be able to grow that business where they can kick back and have wonderful relationships and be positive. And most don't know where to start or how to sustain it and like where to go from there. They love to give and they love to do stuff, but without like intention and strategy behind it, you can find yourself giving and burning out without the right direction, without the right knowledge, without the right strategy behind you. So I like to teach people how to do it the way I've done it over the last 16 years, and give them a place to, grow in their community and be a positive impact and like mostly have fun marketing, because if you're not having fun doing it, you're not going to. So marketing can and will be fun. You just got to do it the right way and get out in your community. And I teach people how to do that.
Absolutely. I love everything you say because, I am the networking expert. So what do? I
Network.
connect, network,
Yeah.
and collaborate each and every day. There's not a day that goes by that I'm not meeting someone new or catching up with someone and keeping as many people as possible in
Yep.
my warm market bucket.
Yeah.
Because once they get cold, it's really hard to shift them back
Yep.
to warm market. I had a coach a couple of years ago, and she taught me you have slow cookers and you have really slow cookers and you have really slow. Everyone goes at their own speed,
Yeah.
but don't give up because they don't need you today doesn't mean they don't need you tomorrow. And what's even
Yep.
more importantly, who do they know
Exactly.
that they can shift your way? So, a lot of times, Billy, when I'm coaching people, I will always ask them, so who is in your warm market that we can go ahead and reach out to today?
Yep.
They have no clue.
Yeah. It's sometimes not easy. Well, because they feel like they're asking them for something, right? They feel guilty. I just want to bug people. I don't want to do anything. You know what I mean? They have that guilt feeling to them that, we get rid of through giving, right? So we have to shift the focus is on giving, the share your values and giving them something. Let's relieve that guilt. Let's get that out of the way. And you giving them and doing something for them, you're going to be way more likely to go out and meet them and chat with them. And I always teach video. That's been my thing. You can do podcasting, you can do video. Video seems like it grew my business much faster. So what I've been teaching people, what I've done is I go out to local business owners and I do a little commercial with them, do a little thing to help them with their marketing and their advertising. I bring it to my audience and you just feel good doing it and you relieve yourself from that guilt. Like you start thinking, who else do I know? You get excited about it because you want to do more for your community. You want to do more to help them out and be a positive impact, right? So that's kind of the pivot we have to have.
Yes. And you know what? I had that view as well. And another thing that I do that I really love is I tell my clients, just give them the information.
Yeah.
Just talk. Some of us love talking.
Yes.
And some of us are scared to talk to strangers. But remember, we are there with something important to teach someone, to tell someone. Just give them information. We're not selling anything.
Yeah.
That happens on its own.
Yeah.
It's not 1970 anymore where we knock on the door, everyone invites you in, gives you a glass of tea, has a conversation and buys whatever you're selling.
Yeah. No.
They don't do that anymore. Really, what they're buying is a relationship.
Yep.
They want that relationship. They want you to be human. I mean, people in today's world wants to know that I've been married over 40 years. They want to know I have 2 daughters. They want to know I love dogs. They want to know I have grandchildren. They want to know I'm human.
Yep.
I'm not an AI anything. I'm
Yeah.
not a robot. I'm really a person.
The one and only Dr. Ladonna.
That's it. The one and only. Thank goodness.
Well, it's how you get the trust, right? You break down those barriers that they can relate to you and say, "Oh, you have dogs." Yeah, they can trust you. Like it's really the name of the game. And if it's somebody who's just so distant that you're fake or you're always selling something. So when you're always selling something, people can't relate to you. They get that. Oh, here he comes again. He's going to try to sell me more of this and more of that. Don't be that person. Talk about the other things in your life. Ask them questions. What's going on in their business? What can you do to help them? That's where you really break down those barriers, and they don't mind talking to you like, oh, here comes Billy. He's the one that does all the local business videos. He's the guy that, yeah, I need to know. I need a painter. I need to know where the food truck's going to be this Friday. They want to talk to you because you're giving value to their life versus I'm selling them another thing that they don't really want to talk to me anymore. It's just a mindset shift. That's all.
I love that idea. I haven't tried that idea of going to my local businesses and doing video.
Yep.
I think I'm putting that on my agenda because
Do it.
number
Oh,
one,
it's so
it would
fun.
be fun for me.
It is.
And it would be very informative to them. And it
Yep.
would be helping my own community where I've already said since we talked last, I've already sat down and made a list of businesses that really could use
Yes.
the more upfront advertising that they're not paying for.
Exactly. Don't do that.
They're already struggling. They're on that struggling bus.
Exactly.
So why struggle them more? Hey, I'm giving you something free.
Yep. And that's the news flash, right? They all need what you're giving them. They all do. No one's going to not welcoming you in because you're giving them something. You're doing something for their business. And so all local business owners need what you're doing. And you get to meet so many awesome people. I guess one of the only barriers I've ever come across is like the trust right away. They're like, you're really doing this for free? Like, what's in it for you? And so you have to do a few. I always start with some of the businesses that I know and some friends I have that I know that have businesses and start with them and say, listen, I did this video for Bob. Here's an example of it. If you want to ask Bob, I did it for free. There was no strings attached. I'll do one for you too. And that's the only hang up. And once you do a few and the word gets around, they come to me now. Like they come, hey, I'm just starting up a business or I'm doing this. Can you do a video with me? So at first there might be a little bit of a barrier, but it doesn't last long. And you really build that community up really quickly. You also, once you're there and you're doing the video, you're like, hey, this was a lot of fun, Bob. Do you know anybody else that could use these services? Like, oh yeah, Rita would love this. Go to her. She does the flower shop. It's wonderful. And then you go to Rita, like, hey, Bob said I just did a video with him. You'd be somebody good to attach, do another video with. No strings attached. And that little warm introduction also helps you. Like there's just so many ways to do it and do it properly. It doesn't feel slimy or dirty. It's just you doing things for the community that you feel great about and get excited about and make marketing fun again,
Exactly. And you said a couple of things I want to go back on
Yeah.
is you said building trust.
Yes.
And that is something that is so important. And you think about yourself. I know when I go buy something and I give someone a couple $100, I don't care if it's a couple $100 or $20, doesn't matter. I want to know that they are going to be there when it breaks.
Yeah.
How do I fix it? How are you going to fix it? What are you going to do about it?
Yep.
That's what people want in today's world. Or, hey, I love this. I want another one. Can you order this? Can you bring this by? Can I drop by and get it? Whatever it may be, it's that trust that
Yes.
they're not going to come in, sell you something and run away.
Yep.
And then you feel like you didn't get what you paid for.
Well, the other kind of trust you're going to get too, you're going to get that trust that you're the person that knows the person they need, right? You're going to get that kind of trust too. So they're like, oh man, I need like I said, a painter. All right, I'm going to call Ladonna. She knows all the people. She's got to have a painter. She's got to have a car dealer. She's got to have a whatever. And that's the other kind of trust that you build as well. Not just the trust that you're going to do the right thing and give them this they need, but you're also going to be that go-to person that they need when they have there. Because when you go to Yelp, you can go to the Yelp, you can do all that stuff, but it's not going to be the same as going to somebody who's been there and experienced it and knows the people. It's totally different.
Exactly. You know me, so you can trust me. And now I'm going to give you other people that I trust.
Yes.
That I've utilized,
Yep.
or I know someone that has utilized. They've been around, they do what they say they're going to do.
Exactly.
And guess what? Then I feel more comfortable giving people their names and numbers or a meetup spot or
Yep.
getting them connected on Facebook or LinkedIn.
Yep.
however, works for them. The other thing that you didn't directly say, but I
Oh,
heard it,
okay.
is
All right.
listen.
Mm,
You have to listen to the other person. You can't always be the one that is talking because guess what? Once you get in that conversation, Billy, it's no longer about you.
no, no. You got to make them the hero. Listen, what do they need? Because if you're always talking and always selling and always doing that, you're always going to be getting the door shut on you. They're not going to want to hang out with you. They're not going to want to spend time with you. If you're always selling something, who's going to want to spend time with you? That's totally different. What you got to do instead is, what do you need? What value can I add to your life? All right, good. What are your pain points? And most of the time with local businesses, it's just marketing. It makes it a pretty simple thing. Marketing, maybe connections. I need to know somebody that does this and this. But it's like, what do you need? How can I help you? What value can I add? And don't ask for anything in return. If you try to turn around and sell right away, it's never going to work. There's a guy that does the same thing I do in our area, and he does that. He'll do the video and then turn around and be like, hey, by the way, I sell blah, if you ever need anything. And that ruins the whole, you just destroyed all the trust you built. Because now people are like, well, you did it just to sell me something. So who cares? What value are you
Exactly.
adding? Yeah, you did a video. Cool. That's great. Whatever. But now you're trying to sell me something and you're the person that's always trying to sell me something. You did it just because you want to sell more stuff. But really, if you go in there with a genuine, I want to help my community and I want to give and I want you to do well, you'll get the reciprocation. It happens
It
eventually. Don't
always
make it the
happens.
focus.
Doesn't it always happen? It's like you give, and
Yes.
then just what you need, exactly when you need it,
Yep.
it shows up at your front door.
Yep.
That's what I love. It's like a game.
Yep.
I really put it that I'm a traveling game and it just always works out.
That's
I just
awesome.
give and give and I move some pieces around and I really don't I'm not one that really asks for the sale ever.
No.
I let them come to me. I've given. Let's face it. When you walk into, let's say I walk into the guy that just bought the new oil change place down the street.
Cool.
That's one of the guys that's on my list. He's on the struggle bus. He's really struggling on, how to get more customers.
Yeah.
So if I go in there, he's not a silly man. He's smart. He's a business owner. He knows that I get paid to do something. But guess what? I'm not asking for anything. When
Nope.
he's ready, when he's able, hopefully he will call me and say, hey, how much will it cost me to for you to come out and do another video?
Yep.
Or hey, my sister that owns the beauty salon down the road needs someone. How much would it cost for you to come out and do a video for her? You never know. You
I
never
never did.
know what they're going to need and want and can do. And who do they know?
Yep.
So I'm going to go back to one of the struggles that I know people have.
Do it.
We talked about it just for a minute at the very beginning, is when you ask someone who is in your warm market that we can call upon right now.
Yep.
If you ask someone that, Billy, what are you looking for and how can you help them with an answer?
So I always start more so with values. What are your business values? You can't just start making connections and collaborations. Not everybody's a good fit for you. Not everybody's going to work out. And you don't want everybody to work out. There's definitely been times where I've had to say no just because those values don't align. I've had to say to somebody, hey, listen, your reputation in the community is not something I need to align with right now. I don't say it in such a way, but I'm more polite about it. But you need to start with yourself. What things are important to you? Who do you want to collaborate with that shares those same values? And then start from there. It really has to start with you. It's not starting with who can I help? It starts with what do I believe in? How do I want people to talk about me when I'm not around? And once you have those established, then you'll start seeing those businesses. You'll start noticing them, right? You'll say, all right, cool. I believe in this and this. And you start seeing on social media, oh, that person, I'm in a networking meeting. That person, I agree with them. I see what they're saying. That's how you decide who you're going to align with and who you're going to collaborate with. Because you don't want to have to start saying no all the time. You want people that reflect your business values. So when you collaborate together, you look good for each other, right? So that's kind of what I tell people. Think about yourself, what are your values, and then start looking from there.
Perfect answers. And you and I, we fit really well together, Billy. Because
That's
I
awesome.
tell people I have a box. It's a large box, but I have a box and only so many people will fit in that box.
Yes.
And
That's so
they are
true.
people that I want to work with. I
Yep.
want to talk with. I want to spend time with. But as soon as you start drama and you don't fit with me anymore,
So,
you go on the outside of the box. That
yep.
doesn't mean forever, but right now you don't fit in my box.
Yep.
And my box is a high real estate value because only so many people fit. For a prime example, I had a gentleman that came to me last year and I thought, oh, great, because he paid me. We had our first meeting and it did not go well, Billy.
Oof.
It did not go well. So I had to very strategically and nicely say, this is not going to work for me.
Yeah. Yep.
Refund him the money. The money is important, and people think, oh my gosh, I got to get that money. I have to, pay
Yeah.
bills. I have to get the food on the table, whatever. It will come. But
True.
you can't force yourself to try to help someone, to try to guide someone, because some people will just, you're banging your head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone doesn't fit you.
Nope.
And
Nor should
don't
they.
be someone that's not you.
Mhm.
That's what I wanted to get out of it. You will not make everyone happy. But guess what? Everyone's not going to make you happy either.
No, and that's right. All right, so that's your point too. So people are like, well, what if they say no to somebody and say something bad about me? Fine. That's not your audience anyway. Those aren't your people. Let them talk about you. Let them say whatever they want. I don't want those people regardless. And it might hurt. It might be hard to do that at first because you don't like being talked badly about, but face it, those aren't your people. So if somebody you're like, I can't deal with, like, we're not in alignment, and they tell other people that you're so and so and you're this and that and the other thing, great, that's fine. I got my people over here. I don't need that. So keep those people away. They identify themselves pretty quickly. Makes it so much easier for you.
Yes. And, people, the people that you really want in your circle, they're going to figure it out.
Yep.
That's not Ladonna. That's not how she treats
Yeah.
me. That's not how she does her business. Look at everything she does on social media.
Yep.
Look at everyone that's in her circle. I mean, they can see, there's 500 people that I'm friends with here with this one woman or man. And then I have another one over here and another one here. And I'm full of a circle of people that I enjoy being with.
Yes,
And they
exactly.
enjoy being with me. And we have that trust factor, not just me, but I can trust them as well.
Yep.
And that's really important for you to be able to trust. I know we're running out of time, Billy, but
We can talk for hours. We can keep going. We could go for this for days.
We could. Is there anything else that you would really like to tell our audience? Do you have a free download on your website?
Oh, yeah,
Do you
yeah.
have an article on your website? Anything that you could guide someone with?
Yes. The website is livelocalwarmmarketing.com. On there is the 5-day challenge. The 5-day challenge will give it to your audience for free just because your audience is awesome. And they can try it out. They can sample it. They can say, listen, I don't know if warm marketing is right for you. Great. Go to the 5-day challenge. It'll take you step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. At the end of it, you'll be able to add people to your CRM. You'll be able to meet people, but it's the quick and easy version. It's like, doesn't have the handouts. It doesn't have all the guides. It doesn't have all the extras, because I want it to be a quick sample size. I want people to appetizer, like try it out first and see if they want to continue on. I don't want people just to spend their money and hop into a program that they may not feel good about. Try it out first, sample size. And then from there, if you want more, there's a membership part of the site where it gives you all the resources and gives you guides, and it gives you weekly schedules and ideas to work with and what types of themes you should have for a week and like all the things a marketer might need to get themselves fired up, but it's still kind of self-serving. So then there's the course itself. The course, it gives you all the stuff. It gives you the handouts, the guides. It gives you all the stuff. If you're like, I just want to be told, here's the steps. I just want to do it and be done. That's the way to go. And then, of course, there's the book for the people that are like, I can do this myself. I just need a little bit of a push. That's the cheapest one. So the book's only $7. The membership's only $37, and the course is $5.95. So like, there's different levels of like where you're at and different price points. Because I know some people want different commitment levels. Like, I don't want people to jump in and spend money that they don't want to spend. I want them to come in and just, this is the right fit for me. Just like our marketing, it's got to be the right fit. So there's different levels, there's different kind of things, and you go to there, the website. There'll also be the blog and a forum where people can hop in there and they can share ideas, and it'd be a great place for more marketers to just bounce ideas off of each other and see what's working here and what's working there as well. Because I really want it to be a nice little community of ideas of more marketing can be so creative, but it can also be some kind of overwhelming sometimes too because there's so many options. Go in there, play around with the list, see what kind of ideas you come up with, what things fit you, because it has to be simple and it has to be fun. If it's not those things, you won't do it. And so all the things we do are simple and fun, help you with your business.
I love that. One of the things that I say, it's all about the journey.
Yes.
If you're not loving your journey,
then you're not going to.
You have to go look in the mirror and say,
Yep.
What am I doing? And
Yep.
why am I doing it? What can I change? Because life's too short.
It is.
Let's have some fun. Let's enjoy what we're doing. No matter what career you have, business you have, love it or find a way to love it.
That's it.
Because it's just, you're going to get up and do it every day. You must love it. So,
yep.
Thank you so much, Billy.
Thanks for having me.
Until next time, we will see you again. Bye-bye now.